Hail, Legion, and welcome back to Let's Duel some more. Yeah, we're in the tournament. In the tournament finals, I'm fighting... oh, Might, huh? That's gonna be interesting. I'm gonna be fighting Loxley here, who, were having trouble communicating because Heroes 6 does not recognize us as mutual friends. Even though we both have the other one in our friends list, the game does not recognize us as mutual friends. It's dumb, but what are you gonna do? So I created a Loxley channel. I'm hoping he's gonna find it or check his Heroes community messages and notice that I sent him a message telling him, hey, I did that channel, come and join it, because that's his name actually, but we don't see each other. That's just dumb. Alright, so accept this. So I'm in the finals. There's going to be 2 matches for the finals because there's 3 finalists. We're hoping that one of us gets 2 wins. Otherwise, it's going to be a 3-way tie still, and that's not going to be good. So I'm most likely the one that's going. If that happens, I'm most likely the one that's going to lose twice because I'm not that great compared to them. Unicorn Hornbow, Pendant of Conflux. That would be great for my other duel because of what I'm intending to do. So Sentinel Shield looks interesting, the gauntlets as well. Iridescent Pearl, Ring of Misfortune, Crest of Courage. Crest of Courage sounds great. That's just for mana. Crest of Courage sounds great because it's more morale, and I'm the morale faction. Elemental Ring sounds great for my other duel. Right now it's kind of ordinary. Celestial Shield is that thing that's Haven, so I'm going to take that, I think, which means that in the first one I'm not taking the shield, I'm taking the gauntlets of the Cyclops. Cool, now we know. Dragon Claw Amulet, Marksman Bow. I couldn't use the bow, nor the Handbook of the Apprentice, so screw all that. Cape of Protection sounds ridiculous, actually. I'm gonna take those 2. Because he's a Might hero. I don't need protection much. Oh dear. Captain Hat might be of the same set as Pirate Flag, so I'm gonna, if it is, I might go for that. I'm gonna see what the set bonus would give me. This could be interesting, actually. Magister Cloak, Spoilers of Profit. It's two spots I haven't filled up yet. So I'm going for this. Gauntlets of the Cyclops. I don't know what they do. I hope they're good. This is the main, the epic artifact. So 8 might power. Well, I'm gonna have 8 might power. There goes that. Ring of Misfortune, Crest of Courage. The morale is good. That's not the person I was hoping would join. Okay, I was gonna say hello to him, but he just took off. So whatever. I'll bip. And then Shadow Steel, Elemental Ring. I was thinking, I believe, oh yeah, Celestial Shield. Shadow Steel armor is pretty good, but Haven, man. Gain of Guardian points is increased. That's excellent because it's excellent. It's gonna make a difference. You always end up with just a sliver, missing just a sliver of Guardian points to get the Guardian 4. Now I'm not gonna be missing that sliver of Guardian points anymore. So that'll be great. A little more initiative is not gonna hurt as well from the Ring of Swiftness. And then this is minus luck and to enemy creatures. I can get behind that. Now then. Pirate Hat. What does the Captain Hat, is that? Yeah, Captain Hat is there. So +2 initiative for all friendly creatures, and whatever the hat gives me. But I do waste 1 slot. While this actually probably is better. So I'm gonna go for this. I don't know. +4 initiative is not gonna make me. Oh, magic power is gonna help. +2 initiative is not going to make me play before him. The Sacred Cairns are going to play first no matter what. So, might as well. So I'm going to come here and then get my reputations up. I'm going to be magic tears. So I'm going to get those tears up. Magic Tears, let's skip that. Magic Tears, and I am going to be trying a crowd control strategy with a little more focus on the light. Yeah, her specialty is light magic, by the way. So I know I'm taking this. This I might take. I don't know. This is of course coming with me. Then summon light elementals. He's might, so I'm not gonna need that. I don't think so. Blind. Before I forget, I forgot in a practice run to take this. This is just stupid to forget that. Time stasis, which is also, well, you know, same theme. And then petrification, of course, and that's it for the. Because this blinds, I also have my own glories who also blind people. I'm gonna get this. I'm gonna get some healing because why not? Lord Roca, hello. He was busy. Okay, he was busy. Kaunita and Shalish, hello. Hey, I was able to talk before they left. I'm hoping to find to have Loxley join, but I'm doubting it's gonna happen. See that? That's because that's my button for starting to record. Do I take that? Is that a waste or not? I don't know. I mean, it's kind of a waste. Regen would probably do more. Well, it would do more. It would do more, but to only one target. And I'm gonna go for it. Why not? So the rest is gonna be might, I think. I need might defense because he's might hero and he's gonna destroy me if I don't do that. Maximum health could help. I'm sure I'm forgetting something right now. I must be. Oh, hey. I'm probably not gonna need magic defense, really, because it's a might hero. Why would I need that? I'm gonna take that as well. Reduce damage. Make it hard to kill me. I'm gonna take some luck. Why not? And I'm still having 5 more points. I'm gonna take this. 4 more points. Oh my god. I'm thinking actually like power. I don't know. I'm having the feeling that I'm forgetting something, but I don't know what. I think I got everything this time. Oh well. You know, whatever. I mean, I could take this, but it's a might hero, so it's not going to be as useful. I'm thinking of actually just getting more magic power than something else. Whatever something else. I don't know what it's going to be. Ah! Ah, finally! Hello. It's heroic gem. It's actually my opponent there. Finally we can talk. You can pin the window so that it stay on your screen even if you're not in conflux. So we can chat and play. I like chatting and playing. You must know that by now. I like chatting when I'm playing. So I have one more point. Where am I gonna put it? Thus is the question. The question. I don't know at all. At all. At all. At all. At all. Ain't nothing that really catches my fancy here, you know? It's just all really ordinary. I could get that. Sure, why not? Dear. I'm done. Don't forget to end turn before attacking me. Hopefully this works. I got a pretty decent a pretty decent artifact drop, if you ask me. And I have more might defense than magic defense. The little star icon next to the and the it transforms into a pin. That means it's pinned. Yeah. Bye, Keonita. He kind of got tired. I mean, whatever. I don't know him. He didn't even talk to me. I said hi all the way back there, and he never said anything. I said hello actually, and he never even answered. So that's just his own problem. His own goddamn problem. Yup. Wonder if he's gonna be blood or might. Blood or tears. I would guess blood. Because instinctively I feel like blood is better than tears. But I don't know. Tears can be good. It's just they're hard to kill, but they don't kill things very good. I mean, I'm not gonna kill things very fast at all. This is crowd controlling. I'm going to be betting on him not being able to kill me because he doesn't have the creatures available for it. So yeah, because glories are going to blind whatever is in front of them on the first turn. That's one thing. Second thing, oh well, they're gonna try to go for the Karens actually, if the Karens are in range. If not, they just blind whatever's in front of them. I'm just wondering, what's your hero specialty? That might also come into play. Because it's a might hero, so he might very well have a creature for specialty. That would be another key target for the good ones. That might be a key target for my crowd control. Also, I'm going to want to crowd control the priestesses on the first turn with summon light elementals. The light elementals have the same blind as the glories, so I'm gonna blind the priestesses with the light elementals because the heal from the priestesses dispels crowd control. That sucks when you're trying to crowd control. So I need to keep them under crowd control. Also, if the kappas jump, they always do. Magic defense spec, I haven't looked on Artie's close enough yet. Take a cup of tea. Ew, I don't like tea. Yeah, I might just take off. I mean, I'm talking to you guys, so it's still fine. But once I'm out of things to talk to you guys about, I'm going to have to cut. That's what I'm going to be doing. So, what was I saying? Yeah, priestesses. They dispel things, so you need to keep them under crowd control. And if the kappas jump across, which they always do, if they do, then well, the priestesses are going to keep them in. The priestesses are going to keep them in crowd control with the pacify ability. So all in all, that means for the first turn, after the kappas have jumped and the Kirans most likely have come across, hopefully he's going to be playing for the first 2 turns without the Kirans. I'm gonna try to keep them under crowd control, but that battle isn't won yet. Yeah, the Kirans are gonna be under crowd control, the mermaids as well, and the kappas as well. I hope he forgets the the spell. Mind you, he's getting a lot of magic defense, which isn't good for me because it reduces my magic effectiveness, even if I'm not casting against him directly. I'm going tears, by the way. Maybe he's gonna go like, oh, his magic is not that threatening anymore. I don't need that much magic defense. I'm gonna go for something else. That's why I told him that. Because if he gets too much magic defense, I get very little in the way of light elementals. And then my crowd control doesn't last as long. It's probably not gonna last more than a turn. But still... I mean, maybe blind would last oh no, I doubt it, because blind... I mean, I put some points into magic power for light, so blind could maybe be rank 2, but then again, blind is the one crowd control that is blood, and I'm tears, so probably gonna be one turn like everything else. Petrification is gonna be one turn. Thanks, I'm probably blood. Well, you would have seen it. Well, you would have seen it anyways. Might as well tell you now. Then again, you can make choices accordingly. Whoops. Or whoops. I'm doing as if it was a whoops, but I'm just hoping he makes choices that don't try to defend himself against lightning when it's not going to be useful, when it would be useful indirectly by reducing my magic effectiveness. I'm just like, mind tricks just a little, but I think it's too late for that. It may or may not be. So I think I'm out of things to say. No, I'm not. Freaking Fraps. You may or may not have watched the last duel, or two duels that I... or two. The update that I got out on last Monday, the last duel that I got out, which was Monday and Tuesday, because it was long. It was actually 2 battles, technically, because there was a blue screen between the two. And Fraps was being annoying. I don't know what happened to Fraps, but it just completely desynced the game audio with everything else. That's just annoying, and I don't know why it did that. Because it had happened like a couple, 2, 3 times maybe. I don't remember exactly, but it did happen before. The thing is, it always happened like late in a recording, like always over an hour into the recording. So I was thinking, well, it's probably because Fraps doesn't do long recordings. I know it does because I know some people, like MyClad, it's a Let's Player, he like records 5 hours in a row. No, less than that, more like 4 hours. Still, that's like a lot of recording, all in a row. And he doesn't get that problem, so it's probably half my computer, half Fraps not dealing with my computer properly. But yeah, this time it happened early, like I think 40 minutes into the recording, which sucked. And then with Time Bandit, you probably don't watch Time Bandit, you didn't. But with Time Bandit, I like talked for a little bit, and then I entered a level, and it desynced it almost instantly. I was just really fast. That was really annoying too. Mind you, this one time in Time Bandit, it was visible. I kind of noticed that something was wrong, but I didn't pay it as much attention as I should have. I saw that it was still recording, and that bug it was doing usually meant that it stopped recording. So I saw it was still recording, kind of. So I was like, well, it's probably fine. It wasn't. It had desynced the audio, so I kind of cut the audio from Time Bandit. Mind you, the audio from the game Time Bandit is nothing extraordinary. You hear yourself shoot, pew pew pew, and then you hear yourself getting hit, pew, and then you hear them getting hit. That's it. That's pretty much all you hear. Oh, you hear yourself pick up stuff like do 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 do. You pick something up, do do do. You know, that's all you could hear. So it wasn't dramatic. But for heroes, I can't just cut the audio. That's just ridiculous. Audio is too much a part of the game. But it's completely desynced. That's distracting and annoying. And if you didn't like Last Duel, I understand you. There's more than one reason to not like it too. First of which, little spoiler, but that's like the Last Duel. I don't know why you're watching this before the Last Duel, but it didn't end. It was still a bug. Your ultimate, you mean? ultimate? Don't remember. I don't use usually. Imba special, yeah, I'm pretty sure he means oh. Mine is light magic specialty. What's yours? Yeah, I'm light magic. I told you that already. So yeah, I hope Fraps doesn't do that for this one. I have no way, because last duel, big problem, my hero portrait has disappeared, can't choose skills. Press H. That's something Elvin told me to do. I had that problem last time. Defense, resistance, might resistance, or magic resistance. It would be +2, but I don't know. So I was gonna say, yeah, for Time Bandit, you could see that something went wrong. And I thought something might be wrong, but I just kind of ignored it. It was a mistake, my mistake. Not dramatic, but it was my mistake. I don't remember last duel. I don't remember something happening during the recording. Something that would just indicate, oh, hey, Fraps kind of screwed up there. You know, sometimes it freezes a little and then it just catches up. Usually that's what happens when Fraps starts screwing up. I don't remember that happening last duel. You're not gonna see that, by the way. I'm the only one who sees that. For Fraps, it all goes smooth, and that's kind of the problem. That's why it gets desynced. Yeah. But for me, I see the bug happening. I know something's wrong, and I won't necessarily. I mean, if I see that something's wrong, I'm gonna stop Fraps, start it up again, just resync it real quick, and then just keep on going. If I see it, I didn't. Yeah, and Time Bandit, I couldn't pause it. That's kind of why I just wanted to keep on going. I wanted to at least finish the level, and then stop and restart recording. But then I kind of just forgot. It escaped my mind a little. Whatever. I should probably cut. You're probably tired of seeing me talking, and you just want to get into the battle. I'm just gonna cut. I'm gonna give me an audio cue. I hope I don't remember. I hope I don't forget to. What to say first? Yeah, it's my turn. So he's blood, he says. War Master. That would be blood, I guess. So +2 light defense, magic defense. Hero specialty. You still haven't answered that question, and we should be starting. Oh, magic defense. Why? God damn it. Why? I'm just a mage. Why counter me directly in everything I do? Why? I'm just... It is. Say hi to YouTube! Duel should be starting in a couple of seconds. By the way, don't make YouTube wait. Just start the god. Yeah. Wow, my first YouTube appearance. Yep, it is. Well, probably not that many people are gonna watch you. I'd say 20 in like a week. Maybe. Maybe more like 10. I don't know. I don't know how many of you watch duels. Some. I had a Polish person today comment in Polish. Oh, by the way, goddamn. Comment languages. I'm gonna leave that Polish comment on that video because I could Google translate it really easily because it was 2 words. But Please try to keep it in languages that I can actually read, because I kind of, in my mind at least, I kind of have a responsibility to moderate in a little bit my comments. And if I can't read your goddamn comment, the only thing I can do with it logically is to delete it. Now, this one comment in Polish, I actually decrypted. Decrypted is a big word here. Decrypted is not exactly what I mean to say. Not exactly decrypted, but I like Google translated it. It was like 2 words. It was easy to do. If you do an actual comment in like Polish or whatever that I can't read, I'm probably gonna delete it because you're probably saying something very pertinent, but I can't read it, so I can't moderate it. So sorry. Don't take it badly. I just don't know what you just said, so I can't keep it.